Welcome to Homebuyers School, brought to you by Brookfield Residential.
So hi everyone, and welcome to another edition of Homebuyers School. Today I'm joined by Mujtaba Syed, a mobile mortgage specialist with TD Canada Trust. And today the question we're going to answer is, what does a pre-approval letter mean and what actually determines that letter? So Mo, what is a pre-approval letter?
So a pre-approval letter is technically your approval letter. Is once you've gone through the pre-approval process, you've gone through the application process, and you have been pre-approved now, it's technically a letter kind of stating that, kind of summarizing the whole conversation you might have had with that lender. We'll break down your amounts that you're pre-approved for. It might even have some of that CMHC or the insurance portion of it. And I'll kind of tell you a little bit about the insurance part. So in Canada, if you're putting less than 20% down, it is actually mandatory that we go with something called default insurance, which is something that banks kind of require, and it's something that kind of safeguards them and safeguards the kind of like the real estate industry if there is a default that it is taken care of. So your mortgage letter and your mortgage specialist should be able to discuss that with you during the whole process. We'll actually have that breakdown. Our pre-approval letter will also have the interest rate breakdown, the one that you've discussed, so there's no confusion, there is no mistakes, and we'll have that. And it will actually be signed by the lender. And there might be some conditions on there that you might need to fulfill after the pre-approval. There might be conditions regarding the application, the process that you had discussed, some things you might need to work on. Those could also be on that letter.
How long does the letter last for?
Yeah, the letter will have an expiry date on it, which is technically the same amount as a pre-approval, so which should last about 90 days.
Okay. And who would need that pre-approval letter?
Yeah, so nowadays a lot of real estate agents, brokers, builders who are working for you to help you find that perfect home might require that letter. Once again, it just strengthens exactly what you're looking for. It will help them make a decision for you and find you the perfect home. It also might be able to answer any question that they might have to see how ready you are to be able to purchase.
So should you get that letter before maybe talking to a salesperson with a builder or even a real estate agent? Is that kind of the first things that you want to get?
Absolutely. I would definitely recommend doing that, is getting that. So once you are going to talk to that salesperson at the builder or a real estate agent, you already know how much you're going to get pre-approved for. And then they can start showing you. It definitely cuts down their time. It definitely speeds up the process. There might be just an amazing house out there for you. We want to be able to get you that house right away. So that way it actually it makes it easier for everyone to have that letter, so you can present it. So even when they are finding that home, they feel confident in finding you that home.
Great. Do you have anything else to add in terms of pre-approval letters?
No, make sure definitely that it's signed. It has all the conditions, all the terms that you had discussed with the specialist. Make sure you're looking at the interest rates, because that's very important. Make sure it's the interest rate that you had agreed upon with the lender or the specialist at that time. If there's any discrepancies, make sure you notice that and actually point that out right away. There might be some things that maybe were missed during the pre-approval process that could really impact your approval at the end. So we want to make sure that once you get that letter, you've read it very thoroughly and you're okay with everything on that letter before you proceed.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, Mo. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.
That's another edition of Homebuyers School. Tune in next time for more expert tips and tricks. And visit homebuyerschool.ca to bring you one step closer to finding your dream home. As with everything, it would be great if you like and share our videos. Also, please let us know if you have any home buying questions you want us to answer.